Hi, it's Mike from Replica Airgun. It's been a little bit of a while since I did a video review. This is a tabletop review of the Marlin Cowboy lever action BB rifle. And this is put out by Crosman in direct competition with the Daisy Red Ryder BB guns. Those have been around for years. Well, let's take a quick look at the box here. Can't get it all in with my tripod, so I'm just gonna let you see the box. Flip it around. You can see here, nice lever action. I paid, as you can see, $43.99, and I bought this at Wholesale Sports Outdoor Outfitters. This is a local brick and mortar store close to where I live, and they have pretty much everything: regular rifles, pistols, you name it, firearms, everything. Okay. So what came in the box? Of course, we had our owner's manual, and I'm not going to go through it, but just basically talks about some of the workings of the gun. And no BBs or anything, but of course, this nice little rifle came in here. So why did I buy this rifle? Well, I bought this, well, because it's a replica, and I love replica guns, and you know, even though it's not a true to life or exact replica, it's styled after the Marlin Cowboy 1984 Marlin lever action rifle. And I thought it would make a nice gun that I could hand down to my son, who's only about 3.5 right now, but he is going to be, you know, he's already interested and curious about guns, and I try to keep him away as much as possible, but there will come a time when I won't be able to put it off any longer, and he will get this as his first gun. So you can see at the top here, there's a little hole here, and this is actually where you can oil the gun, but it also shows you right here, it also shows you the BBs that are in the barrel, and you load the BBs in the barrel right here. You put them all in there, holds 700 BBs, and then they gravity feed down, and as you pull the lever action back, they go in here, and you can see the BBs coming down, and they just drop down into the barrel, basically gravity fed. Oh, sorry, I said that the oil goes in here, but it actually goes in here, right in this hole here. It even says oil here. Now don't put too much or you'll have oil all over the place. Just use a little bit of Pelican oil or something like that. And what I really like about it, and the reason why I purchased this one over the Red Ryder BB gun, is because it really was almost entirely metal and wood, and I like that. Even the lever on this particular gun is metal. And over the Daisy Red Ryder BB guns, they typically aren't metal. It does have a fairly, hard to do with the camera, fairly hefty lever cocking action, 20 pounds, which in a way is a good thing, because when you're teaching a young boy how to shoot this gun, you may not want him to just grab it out of the closet and start shooting, and if he's a little bit young, you probably won't be able to with this 20-pound pull. So it's great. I can, when I'm showing him how to shoot the gun, I can cock the gun and he can shoot it. So I did shoot it a little bit, and I'll show you a picture of the target. I did post it already on my webpage, but I'll put it in this video here so you can see the accuracy. And what I found when I'm shooting it is it really does have adequate power. It's about rated at 300 up to 350 feet per second. Probably getting closer to 300 if you're lucky, but it's great for just shooting pop cans and bottles, and not too bad for accuracy for a BB gun. What I did find is there were stragglers that would shoot up and to the left. It's just sort of an anomaly almost. Most of the BBs were grouping really well, but every once in a while one would shoot up and to the left, almost consistently up and to the left. When they did go astray, that's where they'd go. And I have a feeling it may have something to do with, you know, maybe some residue in the barrel or some oil that I put in there. Once this gun breaks in, I'm sure it'll become more accurate and more consistent. Let's take a quick look at the other side. What I'll do is I'll just throw a few BBs in it, just so you can see what I'm talking about. And I dropped one already. I'm just going to put a couple in. Now hopefully you can see this, and I'm going to refocus just for fun here. And hopefully you can see the BBs. There you go. Can you see it in there? See how it drops in? As the BBs come down, they just kind of go on top. So you can see that BBs are actually getting fed into this. So it's pretty cool. Now it is live, so I have to be a little careful here, and I am inside. Let me refocus. Okay. So there is a safety here, and you can see it is actually not safe. So I'm going to put the safety on just to make sure that it's safe, because I do have it cocked and there's a BB in it. And even though this won't do a lot of damage in my house, I don't want to break a window or shoot myself in the foot or something. Okay, so I mean, really, there's not too much to say about this gun. Fairly inexpensive, great starter gun. You know, it's a little on the small side for an adult. You can see how when you put your finger in here as an adult, I can get mine in there. I didn't really have any trouble shooting it, but it is a smaller gun, shorter stock, shorter butt stock. You know, I think as a trainer gun for someone interested in the sport, learning how to shoot a gun, whether it's a BB gun or any kind of gun, this is a perfect gun to start with. It's a good introduction to shooting guns and shooting BB guns. And rifles are always really the best way to do this, because if you have a pistol, the barrel tends to fly around. I mean, what happens with a pistol is someone can turn it on a dime and it can be pointing at someone really quickly, and you know, that's when bad things start to happen. Whereas with the rifle, you really, when you're holding it, it's pretty tough, or at least it's a lot more difficult to start waving it all over the place. And so it's the best way to train a young boy or young girl on how to shoot guns, or even an adult for that matter that's never shot a BB gun or a gun in general. So metal sights, adjustable. Didn't really say anything about that. Again, the front one's plastic. This is really the only plastic on the gun that I could tell is right here. And oh, the trigger. The trigger's plastic and the safety, but the lever, the frame itself is metal. This is all wood. You know, the barrel, and all this part here is all metal. Even this little clamp here is metal. So I mean, overall, nice little gun. Can't really go wrong for under 45 bucks. And that's in Canada, so I think it's under $40 in the States. So definitely go out, pick yourself up one of these guns if you want just an inexpensive, great learning shooter, or just something that you can just shoot army men or bottles or whatever in your backyard. Thanks for watching this video on the Marlin Cowboy lever action BB gun. Take care and happy shooting.